record. I'm going to mute everybody. Mute all. There we go. All right, and I can see everybody. Martha, that's a great camera angle. Janine, I do lose you when on that camera angle, so I don't know if you can get it more towards the floor a little without things falling. Yeah, that's good. Tracy, that's perfect. Yep, okay. So let's start sitting up, and sit up on your block if you have it. Might be easier on your hips, or if you're comfortable sitting on the floor, that's fine. This is great. Okay, we have nailed the camera angle. It's great. I love it. Love it. And then, like always, just switch your feet. It's uncomfortable when you switch your feet. At least for me, it is, because I notice which leg I favor in the front. And then just drawing the sits bones back over the block, drawing your belly back. Just bring your shoulders up by your ears. Let's just get right in there. And then exhale, just let them slide down. Shoulder blades slide down your back. Breathing in, bring the shoulders up. And then exhale, let them slide down your back. Breathing in, they slide up. As you exhale, they release down. One more time. Breathing in, they slide up. And then as you exhale, they release down. Strong in the belly, bring your arms in front. Breathe in, you reach the arms forward out of their shoulder joints, and then exhale, you squish them back. Try to keep your elbows straight when you do this. Breathe in, you reach forward, and then exhale, they press back. Nice. Two more. Breathe in, you reach forward. So good to see everybody. Exhale, they squish back. And then last one, breathe in, you reach them forward. And then exhale, they squish back. Float the hands down. Breathe in, rotate your head to the right. Exhale, release to the center. Breathe in, rotate to the left. Exhale to the center. Breathe in, rotate right. Exhale, center. Breathe in, rotate left. Exhale, center. Bring the hands together and rub the hands together to generate some heat. Lifting up and out of your pelvis, take your hands behind the back of your neck, just placing them right on like pointing up towards the base of your skull. Drop your shoulders, lift your rib cage up, breathing underneath your hands. Feeling the nerve endings relax down the middle of your back, like it's a shawl you have draped down your back. One of those Spanish shawls with the fringe. And you will feel the shoulders drop right about now. Slide the hands out, give them a shake. Rub your hands together, generate some heat. Take your left hand and give yourself a massage down the right side of your neck, all the way down to the delts, and then back up again. Relax your jaw and your teeth and your tongue. Keep doing this, but take a nice breath in and blow the air out. There you go, Tracy. Good. I saw that. That shoulder dropped all the way down. Cool. And then take your right hand, tilt your head slightly, and then do the other side. Oh, yeah. You could, I mean, when you do this on your own, you can rub your hands together again, but let's just say the energy is still good in your hands. Really get that. Any knots? I'm noticing knots on this side for me. You know, your head doesn't have to be stuck. You can move it around. Check in with your jaw, your teeth, and your tongue again. Just keep going, but take a nice breath in. And then blow the air out. Yeah, everyone's shoulders dropped on that. Shake the hands out. Arms out from the elbows all the way down. Just get that energy going. And then rub the hands together. Yeah, good. Rub your hands together. Lift up out of that pelvis. No falling back, Martha. Dropping the shoulders. Nice. And then just tapping just your sternum up and down. Just the sternum up and down. This is the lymphatic yoga, like we've done several times. This is just a basic one. This to me is such a better wake up than the coffee I have sitting over there. I feel like just even these little movements that we do, as a whole system, is so important. And I think I told you, I got one of my senior students, she has Parkinson's, and she does this, and you just see her face light up like it's a whole other person that sits in front of you. And then shake the hands and the arms out. Take a nice breath in, blow the air out. Last one, rub the hands together. Get the heat going. And then you go sternum under your ribs. And then back up again. And remembering that you're hitting the diaphragm there too. So that's really great to stimulate your breathing. All the way around. One more time, up and down. Just get that one more time. Got it, Janine. All the way, get the sides. Get your sides. Right there in the lower ribs, right in the front. Yeah. And then up. Good. Shake everything out. Excellent. Switch feet. So you rotate your feet. Interlace your fingers. Interlace your fingers. Place it under your chin. Bring your elbows in and gently lift your chin up towards the ceiling. Bring the elbows. Try to touch your elbows if you can. So, yeah, there you go, Trace. Lifting the chin up to the ceiling. Try to bring the elbows together. You can wiggle around a little bit if you need to. Separate them for a second and then try to bring them together again. Yeah, Janine, good. Breathe into the front of your throat. And then exhale, release everything down. Good. Clasp your hands behind your head like good morning arms. And then gently coax your chin to your chest. But keep lifting up and out of your pelvis. So you're still lifting up and out of your pelvis. Because you're lifting your arms like that, the shoulder girdle, like the hanger, is sliding up and around your neck. So you're trying to lift up, and then you're trying to release and lengthen the back of the neck, while the shoulders are squinching together behind the top of your head. Take a beautiful breath in, and then as you exhale, float everything down. If you're sitting on a block, take it out from underneath. Take your right hand on the side of your head. Take your left hand, press the fingers down into the mat, and then tilt your head to the right. But keep pressing those left fingers down. So it's an active press, and then an active lifting up and over. There you go, nice. And Tracy, your jaw and your chin, Janine, you too, relax that. Martha, looks good. Easy breath, that's it, nice. Good, breathe in. And then exhale, gently release it. Nice. Take the other hand, active press into the floor. Left hand is on the side. You're lifting up and over as you press those right fingertips into the floor, not the hand, the fingertips. And then easy stretch over to the left. Strong in the belly, lift up and out of that pelvis. Press actively with that right hand. Everyone press. Everybody press. Press. So I can see your biceps should work a little bit. Tracy has the perfect shirt to see. Janine, good. That's it, Martha. Good. Janine, lift up a little bit more. And then see if you can get a little, like a half an inch. Lean on there. Good. Breathe in. And then exhale. Release. Good. And then I'd like you to take your left hand and press it back like you're doing a tricep press back. Like you're doing a tricep press back. So it's off the floor. You're flexing in your wrist, and take your head and tilt it to the right. Tilt it to the right. And then let it slightly lean, gaze down towards the floor. So you're pressing that left arm back, You're kind of looking at the inside of your left knee. Now keep the arm where it is. Turn your head away from your arm. So you're going to look the other way. You're kind of looking down over your right knee. And your arm is twisted in. Take a nice breath in. And then exhale, release all of the twists. I'm going to turn so you can see the other way. Take your left arm, press it back. It's kind of turning in just a little bit. Take your head, just tilt it to the left, and then let your chin drop a little bit so you're looking to the right knee. Keep trying to twist that right arm in from the shoulder. And then keep your head at this angle, but just turn it so you look to your left knee. Drop the right shoulder a little bit more, see if you can twist it in a little bit more. Take a nice breath in. And then exhale, release everything. Go ahead and hug your upper chest. So you're going to place your arms here. Slump yourself over. And then you're going to rotate just the upper shoulder girdle around to the right, up and around, and then over. So just that upper, your upper shoulder girdle around and over. So get a nice slump in there. You're breathing. It's not so much a lean forward and a lean back. It's more trying to just rotate on the axis of your spine. Around. Do one more around to the right. Make sure you get a nice slump. Bring yourself under your arms and then just sit up nice and tall for 1 second. Good. See how that's nice and tall. Then crisscross your arms again. Slump yourself over and then rotate to the left or the other way, whichever way your other way is. And making sure that when you're doing this, the tendency, I know for me, is to get the lats, your upper back muscles, to help in this motion. And the idea is maybe just to let it go so you're not pulling so much from the top. You're just getting that whole torso from your gut to move it around. So you're lifting, if anything, from your rib muscles and from your abdominals. There's tendency to have the shoulders come up around the neck. Just, you should feel a whole lot more loose. One more time around. And then bring yourself on up. Nice. Switch your feet. One more thing. Switch your feet. And all we're going to do here is just from the belly, just circle everything around. So go a little bit deeper, circling around. You can go to the whichever direction you want. I end up going to the left. But you're just circling everything around. And as you're doing this, you're going deeper into your core. You're going deeper into the root chakra. So you're going to feel the pelvis and the perineum, hopefully, because everything's kind of stiff, is going to start to roll around a little bit. So it's really rolling back, rolling forward. So it's less of a spinning with your upper torso this time. It's more of the lower. If you want to put your hands on your hips, just to remind you to get deeper into that pelvic movement, you can. And then go the other way. Just getting that nice circling going. Nice. Excellent. Okay. And then let's go ahead and bring yourself onto all fours. Your hands are under your shoulders. Let's do a similar type of thing where you're circling around. You can go right or left, whichever one you want, but we're doing this with the whole intention of swinging your belly over the tops of your legs. So we're massaging the front of your belly. Just getting that whole thing going. One more time in that direction. Make sure you skim your belly across the upper legs, and then you're going to go around the other way. So this is a nice energizing little sequence that we just did. Go around a couple more times. Excellent. Bring yourself to stillness. Take your right leg, stretch it back, and curl the toes under. Now we're going to do that thing where you walk your hands forward a little bit, then you're going to roll over the top of the foot, and then press it back. Come forward, roll over the top of the foot, and press it back. Rolling over the top of the foot, and press it back. Last one, roll over the top of the foot, and press it back. Bring that leg into the other one, then curl the other toes back. And then here we go, roll over the top of the foot and press it back. Nice, yeah, that's it. And when you press it back, see if you can really feel the calves get a little stretch in there. And you can pause for a second just to do a nice little press back. Stretching those out. You're also getting your Achilles heel too. Excellent. Nice. Let's go ahead and bring the knees as wide as the mat, the toes together, release back to frog pose. Easy stretch. If you want to put your forehead down, you can do that. If you feel like your neck is warmed up enough, you can try and put your chin onto the mat for a first little stretch. It's hard for me to talk in that position, so I won't do it. Walking the hands forward so the elbows are off the floor. Elbows are off the floor, Janine. There, as much as you can. Nice. Good. That's it. And again, if you're able to pick up your chin and put your chin on the mat, go ahead and try that. Spread the fingers on the mat. Feel the thumb, the pointer finger, and the middle finger active in your hands. They're not just hanging out. Okay. If your chin is on the floor, go ahead and put your forehead on the floor. Let your chest drop more and more and more. The shoulders drop more and more and more. Breathe in. And then bring yourself back up onto all fours. Your hands are under your shoulders. And then come onto your forearms. Interlace your fingers. Bring your elbows in. Curl the left toes under. Stay strong in your belly. And pick up the left leg so it's parallel to the floor. I'm flexing in my left ankle. And my left leg is parallel to the floor. And then all you're going to do is curl the heel in. You feel your quads, you feel your hamstrings work, and then press the heel back. Slowly curl it in so you're moving through gravity, seeing if you can imagine, and then press it back. All three of those hamstrings working together. And you're stretching. This isn't to do crunches or curls or anything like that, which even though we are, you are actually just seeing if you can feel the glutes work a little bit as you pick your leg up a little higher. And you're seeing if you can imagine the muscles of the hamstrings and the quads working together. Pick the leg up a little bit more. Curl it in. Extend and press it back. Bring that foot down. Bring the knee next to the other one. Curl your toes under and do an opening press up to dolphin pose. So you're just going to do an opening press. And that leg is going to feel a whole lot looser than the other one. But we're just kind of checking things out. You can walk your feet in just a little bit. Try and press the heels down. Get your ears between your upper arms. We're just kind of doing a little aperçu, as they say in French. Bend your knees, put your feet down. And then curl your toes under, stretch the right leg back. Make sure you have your elbows in so they haven't gone too far out, and pick up that right leg. Keep flexing in the right ankle. And then here we go. You're going to do a slow press and curl in, imagining the muscles working, and then a slow press and curl back. Stretching, lengthening. And then again, bend the knee, kind of coming in again. Nice. You can even try and pick up, keep going. I'm just going to look, see if you can pick that leg up a little bit more. Nice, Janine. And then that's it, Martha. Good. That's it, Martha. Nice. Go slow, like especially when if you can pull it in, Martha. Pause for a second when you pull it in. Pause there. Pause, 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 and then instigate the movement. Moving through space. Good. Pick up that leg one more time, Tracy. One more time, and press it back. There you go. Yes. Stretch a little bit more in the back, Tracy, when you go back. Good. Everyone's breathing. No one's holding their breath. Good. And then everyone bring the knee down. Double check that your wrists are connected to the floor. Bring those elbows in. Curl your toes under. Swing on back to dolphin pose. Nice and easy does it. You feel that whole forearm and your wrist connected to the floor. From here, let's walk out to a plank. So you're going to walk your feet back. Bring your hips so they're as high as your shoulders. And don't let the wrists pop off the ground. You have a nice strong plank as you're pressing your heels back towards the back of the room. You feel your wrists connected. You're drawing your belly back. You're pumping up those shoulder blades. Those arms, those shoulder blades and your upper back are working very hard. Bring the knees down. Bring your torso down. Relaxing crocodile pose. You stack your hands. Breathe into your back. Let's practice that. Nice full breathing. Couple more into your back. Good. And then bring yourself back up onto all fours. Curl your toes under and swing on back to your first downward dog. Make sure you have your thumb, your pointer finger, your middle finger planted, and then swing on back to your first downward dog. Make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears and your gaze is straight in front of you. So you're not tucking your chin. You're not picking your head up. You have a nice long neck. Think of picking up that tailbone just a little bit more so you can get a nice length, Tracy, in the back of your neck. Janine, good. Janine, think of your underarm side ribs a little bit more. Pick up that tailbone a little bit more, Janine, and then see there. Yeah, look at that. I can see it pretty good. Like I have like a spotlight on there. Martha, good. A little bit. Martha, maybe walk your feet in a little bit. See if that'll give you a little something. I don't know, maybe. And then Martha, your middle back. So yeah, there you go, there you go. Everybody breathe in. Extend to a nice plank pose. Find a full plank, full plank, full plank. Make sure you have the energy in the middle of your hands. Make sure you're feeling the back muscles behind the shoulder blades working. You're pressing your heels back. You're not tightening in you are using your core, but I don't want you to slump in your core. You have a strong core that is engaged, but not like in a knot. All right. Everyone breathe in, bring the knees down. Regular child's pose, bring your arms by your side, or if you like to stack your fists, regular child's pose, breathe into your back, your whole back, low, middle, upper. Stay right here. Bring your hands all the way out in front for extended child's pose. And then walk your hands over to the right. So it's the left side that's going to have the stretch. You bend your right elbow and just place it. Your right arm is not doing anything. The idea is that you stretch through the left side. Yes. So even though you're reaching to the left, you're reaching over to the right, I'm sorry, with your left arm, your left hip is dropping down towards the left heel. So the left arm is reaching away from your left heel. But at the same time, you feel that counter weight of your pelvis working to stretch right where I was telling Janine, right underneath those ribs there. All right, take a breath into your left side. Walk your hands back to the middle. And then walk them over to the left this time. This time the right arm reaches and the left arm comes down. Yes. And then this time the right hip is trying to drop more and more and more as a counterweight towards your right heel. You can even walk that arm forward, Janine, a little bit more. Forward and up. Yes, good. Now think of that right hip dropping, Martha. Janine, you too. Breathe into that hip, Janine. That something moved. You moved. Everybody breathe in, walk back to the middle, come on to all fours, and then swing back to a nice downward dog. You have all that mobility there so you can swing on back. And again, don't tuck the chin. Find a nice length from your neck. Think of the shoulders from that little shoulder joint there, rolling away from the sides of your jaw. But you're still pushing down with the thumb, the pointer finger, the middle finger, but you're trying to spin your upper arms away from your ears. Pick up that tailbone a little bit more. See if you can lengthen, pull with your legs and push with your arms so you get a little bit more on those side ribs. A little bit more on those, Janine, that looks wonderful. You could probably even pick up your tailbone a little bit more, Janine, with a breath. Tracy, that's beautiful. Lengthen through the back of your neck, Tracy. Lengthen to the back of your neck. Yes, good job. Everyone bring yourself to a nice plank, forward plank. As you can tell, there's lots of planks in here. We're just planking the day away. And you are thinking about, again, not, I know what I'm trying to say. I feel like sometimes when I do plank, my belly is like schlumping as opposed to lengthening. So you're engaging in your core, but you're still trying not to make it like a little bundle of knots. You're trying to lengthen through it by pressing the heel back. Bring the knees down. And then go ahead and come onto your back. So bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. Let's do our backstroke. Let's get Janine ready for her swimming. So you're just going to backstroke, alternating your arms. Excuse me. One arm is back. Alternate. You can, at this point, we're so warmed up. You can straighten your arms if you want. It's kind of nice just to keep them bent, but keep the palms turning up to the ceiling. Pay attention to that your lower back doesn't pop off the floor. So in the words of Lynn Heckathorn, who used to teach, I took classes with for so many years, make sure you imprint that lower back into the floor. So feel how nice this mobility is. It's such a wonderful feeling. And now to add a little brain gym, you're going to turn your head away from the arm that reaches back. So when one arm reaches back, you turn your head away. The other one reaches back, you turn your head away. So we're getting your cervical spine into the game here. Nice and easy does it. Turning your head in opposition. No one's holding their breath. Imprinting your lower back into the floor. Excellent. Nice. Bring both arms up to the ceiling. Let your head come to stillness. Interlace your fingers. Flip your palms up to the sky. Really feel how you pump your shoulders up towards the ceiling. Lengthen your legs long on the mat. And then stretch the arms with the fingers interlaced back towards the wall behind you. Nice big stretch in your forearms. Big stretch. Let the rib cage inch up towards your underarms. You are going to feel an arch in your thoracic spine. That's that upper middle back. Everyone take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, pull your knees into your chest. Left knee, left hand. Right knee, right hand. Small circles 4 times in whichever direction you want. Right or left, doesn't matter. Go the other way when you're ready. Bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. Take your right arm, you're going to pick your hips up, slide your right arm under your back like you're a waiter coming to your table, and then put your body weight down onto that forearm, onto your forearm, not your forearm, your forearm. Take your left hand, you're going to place it on the heel of your deltoid. This is just a reminder here. And you're going to gently press that deltoid down and away. It's just a reminder so you can kind of help it along, like if I had the heel of my hand or the heel of my fingers pressing that shoulder down and away. So the right arm is actively pressing down and away. Relax your jaw, your teeth, your tongue. You can't imprint your back because you got your forearm underneath there. Stay here. Turn your head away from that right shoulder. Keep pressing it down and away. Relax your jaw. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Let your head come back to center. Release that left arm. Pick your hips up. Take the right arm out from underneath it and just let the hips come down for a second. We'll do the other arm in a minute. Just notice the space you now have in that right arm. It should just flop like a flop. It should be like jelly. Now pick your hips up, take your left arm, bend the elbow and thread it through, and then put your weight onto the forearm. Take that right hand up and over, place it onto the front of the deltoid. Don't turn your head yet, just press it, help it press down and away. You'll feel the shoulder blade flatten into the floor. I forgot to say that on the other side. Once you feel that you've got a nice pressing down and away, that shoulder, nice meaty shoulder blade is flat on that, then turn your head away from that left arm. Keep pressing down and away. That right hand is just a little helpful reminder. Relaxing the jaw, the teeth, the tongue. Adjust your head a little bit. Maybe you can turn it a little bit more. That's it. Press that shoulder down and away a little bit more, Martha. You know, your biceps might start popping a little bit here because you're working it actually. Okay, everyone stay here. Low belly breath in to the left side of the neck. And then exhale, release, pick up your hips, take that left arm out from underneath. It should feel completely like jello. Excellent. Roll onto your right side, and let's do the clock arms just a halfway. So you have your arms in front, really get yourself situated, and we're just gonna go up and over, turning just halfway. We're not gonna go all the way around, and then you come up and over, and then around to the front. So just enjoy that nice up and over halfway, reach back over your head. Yeah, so Tracy, it's kind of like you go not straight up, but you go over your head. You're going to go over your head. So you're going like this, and like this. Like this. Yeah, there you go. I got to just see Janine here. Good, Janine. Yeah. And Janine, when you come towards me, really reach that arm over that right arm, way over that left, so your upper chest is roll onto that. Reach towards me more, more, more. Roll your chest more towards me. That's it. Breathe into it and then roll back. That's it, Martha. Good. Martha looks great. I got nothing, Martha. Around you go. Good. And then, nice. That's it, Tracy. And then this time when you go back, go ahead and hang back. Pull the knees into your chest. And use your left hand to hold on to the outside of the knee. Yeah. Good. Nice. And, you know, the majority of the twist here is on that upper spine. You are getting that lower twist, but if you try to pinpoint it, you can literally feel it from your waistline up, just because the nature of the weight of that arm. Everyone breathe into your left pecs, and then exhale, undo it, relax onto your back, make an adjustment, come back onto your back. Feel the freedom of that side, and then I'm going to have to flip my body, but lay onto your left side. I'm going to roll around the other way. I think everybody, yeah. And then we commence that. So use the right arm. So you're skimming up and around. You're really trying to reach back, and they go halfway. When you come up, you're thinking about reaching out of your torso. And then when you come to the front, what I was trying to, Janine did it, you're really trying to reach beyond that left arm and pause there and then go around again. Yeah. That's it, Janine. Really reach, that's it. Yeah, more towards me. That's it. Now when you reach back, Janine, really lift up out of those hips. Yes, that's it. Keep going. I gotta look at Martha. Good, Martha. Martha likes this one. Lift. Oh, yay, Martha. Martha, you're doing so good. I know you got that groin thing going on, but wow, this looks great. We're in the arm central. Do one more. That's it, Tracy. And then when you reach back the next time, you're going to hang back, pull the knees in, hold on to the knee with the that arm. Yeah. Relax your fingers, Tracy. Yep, you just did it. Good, Martha. Nice. Good. Martha, relax your jaw what I can see from here. Your teeth. Good. Breathing it, yeah. Breathing into your ribs a little bit more, Martha, on your right arm is the one that's out, right? Okay, cool. Everyone roll onto your back. Pull the knees into the chest. Rolling side to side. Let's rock side to side. Rocking side to side. You know to use your elbow. Cool. All right. Excellent. And then whichever way you need to go, just go ahead and bring yourself back up onto all fours. So roll yourself around. Come onto your forearms, interlace your fingers, make sure you've got the wrists connected down, curl your toes under, activate that back, and then press on up to dolphin again, dropping the heels, picking up the tailbone, using the full power of those upper arms. Full power. Walk your feet together. Stay here. Walk your feet together. Walk your feet together. Drop your heels even more. Pick your tailbone up even more so that your arms swing between your biceps. Pick up the left leg and point the toe. Pick up the left leg and point the toe. Flex the left ankle and then pull it in towards your chin. Keep pressing the right heel down. Keep flexing the left ankle. And then point the left toe and extend it up and back. Flex the left ankle, pull it in towards your chin. Put the weight on that right leg. Nice. Put the left foot next to the right, so you're in dolphin pose. Pick up the right foot, point the toe. Right leg, excuse me. Flex the right ankle, pull it in towards your chin. Point the right toe, extend it up and back, drop that left heel, pump up your arms even more. Point the toe, pull it in towards your chin. I think I did that backwards, oh well. Put the knees down, release back to regular child's pose. You can stack your fists, you can bring your arms down by your side. Whatever feels comfortable, breathe into your back. That should have brought your heart rate up just a little bit, because we're gonna stand up. Okay, bring yourself onto all fours, curl your toes under, roll yourself back to squat pose, Malasana. And then when you're ready, straighten the legs, release yourself into a nice forward fold. We haven't done hardly anything with those hip joints, so we did warm up your hammies just a little bit. So this might feel a little stiff. Everybody bend your knees, put your hands on your knees, help yourself up. The arms come all the way up. Nice energy up to the full moon, palms together. Draw the line of energy down the top of the head, the third eye, the roof of the mouth, the throat, the heart center. Open the hands out, fourth and fifth finger to your thumb. Good. Excellent. And then relax the hands down, fix your outfit. Let's go ahead and get your strap. Holding on to your strap in a nice wide arm position. We've done this one for years, so everyone should know this one. So let's just go up and around and back, all the way down, and then up and around to the front. So you have a nice big distance. You don't want to make it be too small. And then when you're doing this, try not to let the pelvis float around. Try to keep it in a nice stationary position. Everyone bring it around to the front. Walk your hands in a little bit more. This time when you go back, stop halfway. Stop halfway. Yep. And then release it down in the back. Okay? And then pick it up and stop halfway. Yep. Bring it up and around to the front. Good. Walk your hands in just a little bit more. Bring them all the way up. So you're in a wide V, straight above your head. You're in a wide V. Pull with the right arm as you bring that left arm up by your ear. You're pushing the left arm up and you're pulling the right arm out to the side. Now keep the left arm where it is, but swing that right arm back. Trying to really work the right shoulder blades. Keep your chest rolling towards your chin for now. Pick up that left arm even more, pull with that right arm even more. You should feel the stretch above that left hip joint, that left lower back. Everybody breathe in. Exhale, bring everything up to the wide V. Bring the arms down just for a second. We'll do the other side. Move your head around a little bit, circles, side to side, relax the jaw. Roll the shoulders around. Right, Tracy? Good, yeah, move your hips. Exactly. Bring the arms all the way up. That's a good idea. I've never thought of that. Okay, stay strong in the core. Then you pick up that right arm as you clock everything to 3 and noon, I guess is what it is. All right, so you're lifting up and out of that pelvis, Martha. Yes. Okay, so here we go. That left arm is going to swing back. Keep your chest rolling forward. Good. Pick up that right arm again so you feel it on the outside of the right back. Swing the left arm back a little bit more. Pick up that right arm a little bit more. That's it, Martha. Pull a little bit more with that left arm. Everybody breathe in. And then exhale, come back to that wide V, and then release the strap. You can get rid of it. Step your right leg in front, left leg in back. Placing your hands in your hip joints, turn your whole torso away from that right leg. Turn your whole torso. Everybody, Janine, walk that leg back a little bit more. Walk that back leg back a little bit more. Everyone's got big mobility here. Keep your chest turned away from that right knee. Bend in the right knee. So we're heading straight down. We're not leaning forward. We're heading straight down. Good. So Martha, turn your chest away from that right knee. Yep. So I think you're turning this way. See if you can turn this way. Yeah. Okay. And then with the mobility of the arms, bring the arms so they're parallel to the floor. Virabhadrasana 2, dropping the shoulders, looking over that right hand. You're thinking that you have that strap that we just did in your hand, so you have so much space between the shoulder blades. Tons of space between that shoulder blade. Tons. From the right shoulder joint, spin the arm so the palm turns up towards the moon. From the shoulder joint and your underarm side ribs, lift that arm up as you go into reverse warrior. The arms are so free, it's not even funny. It is funny, it's not funny. Reaching up with that arm. Bring that back hand, Tracy, to the back of your knee. Drop the yes, a little bit more. There you go. Now lift up and out of your pelvis, Janine. Good, nice. Janine, bend that front knee a little bit more. That's it, everybody breathe in. And then exhale, come on up. Bring your feet together, heel, toe, everything together. Let's give Martha's inner thighs a little break there. And then from the hip joints, release yourself over to a forward fold. From the hip joints, be conscious that that's it. Sit in those joints, that's it. And then just let the arms hang down. We will do the other side. Put your weight onto your heels to get your hammies just a little bit. Easy breathing. Bend your knees, put your hands on your knees, bring yourself all the way up, and then reverse it. So the left leg is going to go in front, right leg in back, turning your torso away. Nice. And then when you're ready, you're going to go think about sinking straight down, straight down, straight down. Good. That's it, Tracy. Nice consciousness on the hip joints. So we're sitting really in those hip joints. And Martha, hopefully that's not hurting your groins too much. And then the freedom of the arms, they're just going to float right up as you look over your left hand. Dropping the shoulders away from your ears. I'm trying to look. Sorry, I'm turning my head a little bit. We're dropping straight down. We have so much power in that left heel. In that left heel. Janine, this is gorgeous. Draw your belly back, Janine. Strong in the core. Yes, lift the rib cage up a little bit, Janine. Martha, think about your upper chest opening a little bit. Breathing into the upper chest. Drop the shoulders, Tracy, away from your ears. That's it. Rotate from the left shoulder joint. Reverse warrior. Up it goes. Up you go. Nice. There's the back bend, Janine. That's lovely. There you go. Nice move. Strong in those legs. Lifting up and out of that pelvis, Martha. That's, wow. Again, I got nothing. I got nothing. Breathe in and then bring yourself on up. Cool. Heel toe the feet together. Look great. It's hard with the rug, isn't it, Janine? And then put your hands into your hip joints. And then we're working from your hip joints, not from your back. Sit over you go. Over you go. Oh, yeah. Everyone is doing so conscious with those hip joints. Release the arms down. Relax the back of the neck. Put your weight on your heels. Forget your little hamstring friends. And then bring your weight to the center of the foot. Tuck your fingers back in those hip joints. Draw your belly back. Push with your feet. Use your quads and a flat back to bring yourself up. Excellent. Bring the feet close together, not together, but close together. So they're not hip width apart. They're not close together. I mean, tight together. Nice. Put your hands right in those hip joints so we get right in there. Lift up and out of your pelvis and drop the shoulders. So like you're a proud robin that we see around here. Now from here, think of your fingers in your hip joints. Swing the pelvis back as you bend in your knees, sitting down. So you're really swinging that pelvis back. Your chest is still rolling forward. Your shoulders are still away from your ears. You can pick up your toes. You can pick up your toes. You feel the arches of your feet. Swing your tailbone back a little bit more. Drop your shoulders away from your neck a little bit more. Now with the freedom of those shoulders, bring the arms forward and by your ears. Beautiful thunderbolt. Palms are facing in. Everyone is sitting so lightly. It's amazing. Martha, lengthen from the underarms, lengthen from your elbows. That's it. Thank you. Everyone take Janine. I got nothing on you either. Here we go. Nice breath in. Push with the legs to bring yourself on up to stand. The arms come up. Nice. Float the arms down, out to the sides and down. Tuck your fingers into those hip joints again. Strong in your belly. Lift up first. Open the chest first. Lengthen the neck first. And then use the mobility and the strength as you're going to sit down in that chair. And at a certain point, your tailbone swings back as you come down more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Lifting up the toes, swing the arms one more time, nice and lengthening out of everything. Strong. Those arms are spinning away from your ears. Spinning away from your ears. Nice. Lengthen, Tracy, from your wrists and your forearms if you got anything. I know that's that shoulder thing. Yes, that's it. Everyone push with the feet, bring yourself all the way up. This time, bring the palms together. Draw the line of energy all the way down. Top of the head, third eye, the throat. Open the hands out, fourth and fifth finger to your thumb. Excellent. Heart rate should be going just a little bit. Easy breathing. Good. Let's get your strap. This is the last one standing. Get your strap. This is a classic. Bring your hands close together because we're way warmed up at this point. You know, if it really hurts, Tracy, with that shoulder, you can have the arms wider, but see if we can, at this point, get the hands close together. So you're lifting up and out of your pelvis first. Think of those robins. Feel the energy in the bottoms of your feet. And from the hip joints, we go over. Over you go. Hands are on your lower back. Relax the head down. And then when you're ready, strong in your core, pick the hands up off of the lower back. Your shoulder blades will try to squish together. They'll try to kind of inch up around your neck. Sit deeper into your hip joints. Sit deeper into your hip joints. So, yeah, there you go. Sorry, Martha. Yeah. That's it, Tracy. Nice. Yes. Good. Excellent. And your throat is nice and open. You could sing like a bird if you needed to. Everyone breathe in. Push with your feet, bring your hands down, and then with a flat back, bring yourself on up. Good. Let's get rid of the strap knees. Put your feet flat on the floor. You want to have your block ready. Just put it to the side for now. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Reach both arms up to the ceiling. So you feel that space between the shoulder blades. Walk your feet in just a little bit. Flatten your lower back, and then pick your body weight up just enough so it comes between the shoulder blades. Just so it comes between the shoulder blades. You can adjust it. You can shimmy one shoulder up, the other one down. Just you can play around. You can kind of massage it, pick it up, pick it down, like you're getting a little roller ball between the shoulder blades. Really keep trying to separate the shoulder blades. And no one's holding their breath. Keep the arms where they are, and then slowly roll the hips down so you feel your spine, all little spots. And then let's do, when we do eagle pose, so we're going to just do the arms. So cross the right arm over the left, bend the elbows, and try to hook on to your forearm or your wrist, and draw your elbows in. Draw your elbows in. And then pull the forearms away from your face and see if you can try to really pull that whole structure away from your face. Take a nice breath in, and then exhale, undo the arms. Just let them float down for a second. Reach the arms up to the ceiling again. Palms are facing each other. Let's lift your hips up one more time. Just do a little bit of that between the shoulder blade massage. Just pick the hips up. Reach the arms up. Just get that little massage in there before we cross the arms the other way. Okay? Keep the arms where they are. Slowly lower the hips down. Pelvis back down to the floor. Now cross your left arm over your right. See if you can grab onto the wrist or the forearms, and you have to pull your arms in first, and then pick the elbows up, pick the forearms up. It's a weird position to be in, but it's really asking a lot of the shoulder, the backs of the shoulder blades. Take a beautiful breath in, and then as you exhale, undo the arms. Let's get your block and put it under your head like it's a pillow. So just pick your head up, put it under your head like it's a pillow. Relax the hands down, squish the shoulder blades together, and walk your feet out and let your knees fall together, if that's comfy. You can just move your head around a little bit so you get a nice massage on the lower part of base part of your skull. And, even though your chin is getting coaxed towards your chest, notice how the shoulder girdle, the deltoids and all that stuff are dropping towards the floor. So you have this nice suspension happening. While you're here, it is a great position to do low belly breathing. Keep your head and everything where it is. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. So notice how you get more of a chin tuck when you do that. And then keeping the elbows straight, reach the arms back towards the wall behind you. Feel how you get a little more acupressure on the base of the skull. Your arms won't touch the floor. They're just going to reach back behind you. You feel how the clavicles will inch up towards your throat. Those underarm side ribs are reaching more and more and more. And eventually you're going to start to feel the block on the very inner tips of your delts. Because you're reaching and your throat is going to feel really tucked in there. Easy breath in as you bring the arms back up towards the ceiling. Feel that space between the upper back. You can shimmy the arms a little bit. It's nice and open there. Feel that body weight right underneath the shoulder blades in the middle. Okay, take the block out from under your head. You got a long way to go, so watch out when you put your head down. Float the hands down to the floor. You can stay like this with your legs if you want, but if you want, you can also lengthen the legs long on the mat. Now walk the shoulder blades together, palms turn up. Easy breathing. In Shavasana. Practice beautiful deep inhales, front and back body. Noticing specifically how the heart chamber, the upper chest, front and back, is probably a lot softer and a lot more receptive and empathetic. Keeping the fingertips of your awareness on that ability to keep that heart center with compassion and empathy. Just let your head roll side to side. Your eyes can open if you want, or you can keep them closed. And then you're going to pick a side, any side, doesn't matter, it can be your right or your left. Just make sure you have an arm under your head, roll onto that side, and then one hand connected to the floor. The way you come up is you straighten that top leg, you push the hand into the floor, bring yourself on up. Interlace your fingers, placing them onto the upper chest. Bringing the palms together at the chest. To celebrate the light that is within you and the light that is within all beings and all things. We'll transition out of our time today with a beautiful Om. Take a nice breath in. Namaste. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to stop recording.